Maraming mag-aaral ang naghahangad ng magandang buhay at kinabukasan. Ang mga responsableng mag-aaral ay nagsisikap, nagpupursigi at nangangarap na balang araw ay makukuha nila ang kanilang mga mithiin sa buhay.
Ang pagtatapos ang isa sa mga pinakaaabangan at pinakahihintay ng bawat mag-aaral sa kanilang pananatili sa paaralan. At dahil ito na ang magiging hudyat ng panibagong hakbangin at pagtahak nila sa iba't ibang larangan, marapat lamang na bigyang parangal ang kanilang opisyal na pagkumpleto ng kanilang mga kurikulum sa iba't ibang antas. Isang mapagpalang hapon sa bawat isa.
Maligayang pagtatapos, Batch 2020-2021. Ako po si Jomel De Jesus.
At ako naman po si Pia Maritizon. Upang simulan ng ating programa, atin pong tunghayan ang ating pambansang awit ng Pilipinas, kasunod ng panalangin.
Handog mo ay pag-ibig, isang walang hanggang pag-ibig. Inalay mo ang buhay mo dahil sa pagmamahal mo. Puso ay naghuhumiyaw ng buong pasasalamat. Nagkaroon ng pag-asa, ang buhay ay laging masaya. Purihin ka, sambahin ka buong puso't kaluluwa. Narito ako, nagpapasalamat sa iyo. Ikaw ang aking patnubay, isang walang hanggang patnubay. Aming Diyos, dakilain ka, ikaw lamang, wala lang iba. Purihin ka, sambahin ka buong puso, kaluluwa. Narito ako, nagpapasalamat sa iyo. Purihin ka, sambahin ka buong puso't kaluluwa. Narito ako, nagpapasalamat sa iyo. Narito ako, nagpapasalamat sa iyo.
Atin pong saksihan ang panimulang mensahe ni Dr. Ruth Legaspi Fuentes.
to Noah's Academy Incorporated of Taguig, our Patnubay Academy of Cavite, and of course, the group of schools of Mother Theresa Colegio de Noveleta, Mother Theresa Colegio de Pampanga, Mother Theresa Colegio de Zambales, Mother Theresa Colegio de Iriga, Mother Theresa Colegio de Balatan, Mother Theresa Colegio de Bula. To the parents and graduates, congratulations. Madam Oli, Maricar, and the staff, and all the teaching and non-teaching of this group of schools, I must say, saludo ako sa inyo. Amidst the pandemic, you are growing, the school is growing, and you will never stop providing quality education for our learners, specifically the Filipino learners. Pagpatuloy niyo lahat yan. Kasama niyo ako dyan sa tagumpay. Maraming salamat.
For this opportunity of having been engaged and being part of your commencement or graduation exercises. Wow. We all miss meeting face to face. Lahat tayo ay kakaiba. We are all in this pandemic, and I must say, we live in a very challenging times. As they say, this happens once in 100 years. And for us, living and surviving this pandemic is indeed a God's blessing. Congratulations to our graduates, to our completers for having weathered the storm. I must say this is one of the biggest storms that not only knocked the educational system but the entire country and even the entire world. It's not easy to continue providing quality education in the midst of this pandemic. I think this itself is already an achievement, especially for the schools. Why? Because you opted to open schools for school year 2020-2021. Hindi kayo napagabi ng pandemic. There are schools who opted not to open classes. There are schools who are forced to close because there are no enrollees. Congratulations, because as I have said, that itself is a victory over the pandemic. Graduates, consider yourself truly blessed and truly fortunate because you have this opportunity of pursuing education amidst pandemic. If you ask your lolos and lolas during the wartime, for 4 years during the Second World War, education stopped. Wala pong pumasok sa halos 4 na taon dahil sa giyera. Now, we are facing an invisible enemy and we do not even know how long will this pandemic last. For 2021, school year 2021, we have to continue with the distance learning. When I say distance learning system, it can either be an online distance learning or modular distance learning. Whatever distance learning you are applying, I commend you for that. To our learners, consider yourself very, very blessed because your parents are able to provide you with the education you truly deserve. Sa mga magulang, alam kong hindi po madali ang pinagdadaanan natin lahat because this modular distance learning, this online distance learning is all new to us. But you can either look a glass with half water, either half full or half empty. But I think enrolling your children or supporting your children this school year is an indication that you're looking the glass half full, not half empty. You use the pandemic as an opportunity for your children to learn and to adopt new flexible learning system. Don't ever think that they don't learn anything. Huwag niyo pong isipin na lahat ay papasa. No, it's not that. Consider that under the new system of flexible learning system, which is online distance or modular distance, new skills can be developed, new theories and concepts can be developed, and your children will become more proactive learners. They will become more law-abiding citizens. They will become more productive individuals. Let's not look at this as a disadvantage, or let's not look at this situation as an excuse for not pursuing further knowledge or theories. Huwag po natin isipin, walang matututunan yan kung lagi lang kababad ng mata sa computer. Huwag po natin isipin na gano'n. If you learners, if you're using your computers for 4 hours with your playing with your computers, channel that in a more positive mode. Gamitin nyo sa pagkakatuto yung computer nyo, hindi sa paglalaro lang ng ML nyo, kung ano-ano mang computer or game application that you're using. Channel it in a more positive ways. Use the computer as a global classroom, because in a click of a finger, there are wide arrays of information that they can use. But under this pandemic, assessment is based on honesty. Why I said honesty? Because teachers don't see you answering your modules. Teachers don't see you doing your research. Our outputs is based on what you have submitted to us, either online or either through modules. So I said honesty because we rely that the learners are the ones, or the students or the pupils are the ones who answered it, not the parents or not the guardian. So remain honest in performing your task, kasi kung iba ang gumagawa nun, ay hindi po kami ang niloloko nyo, kundi yung sarili nyo rin. Okay? To our parents, I mentioned earlier, it's not easy that you're putting your children to school, because figuratively and literally, nasa school sila pero nasa bahay sila. Sa bahay sila natutunan. I think you all must say, you realize now, hindi pala madali ang ginagawa ng mga guro. You experience it now. At may marami po tayong, may mga bata po, when I went over some schools and I see classrooms empty, I could not help but feel a bit emotional, because I said, nakakamiss yung mga bata. So I think sa mga teachers na nandito ngayon, I think you all feel the same way. We missed our learners. And I think the learners also would say that we miss our teachers. And to the parents, as I have mentioned, use that as an opportunity. Gawin yung bonding time, yung pagtuturo at pagkakatuto. Make it a learning process or a growing process as a family. Hindi lang yung bata ang natututo, kasama po tayo siya. Because when there's personal touch in teaching, well, learning can be very, very easy. So, alam ko may trabaho, you still have your work to consider, and you have your time for your tutorial session with your kids. But we all know the value of education. The fact that you enrolled your children under the new normal, that means you put premium on education. So congratulations, parents. And to the teachers, just like the lugaw, it's very essential. Your role as teachers is very, very significant. Huwag niyong isipin na komo yung mga bata ay nasa bahay na ngayon at may mga magulang na natuturo. At once a week lang nila kayo na-engage through submission of modules, or even the engagement is on daily basis. And it can be non-personal because you don't get to see them face-to-face. Consider yourself very, very relevant nowadays. So how do you make yourself relevant? well, you have to adjust to the new modality of distance learning. Nakakalungkot because there are teachers who opted to retire because they are not computer literate. Isinara na nila yung puso nila sa bagong sistema ng pagtuturo. Huwag po tayong maging ganun. No one is too old to learn. No one is too old to adapt to the new system. So, to our learners, I mentioned earlier, feel the importance of education now. Alam niyo, mas swerte kayo kasi we opted to offer academic ease, not academic freeze. When you say academic freeze, wala muna mag-i-enroll. But we did not opt to that. There's no option, hindi namin option yun. Kasi imagine kung hindi tayo nagpatuloy ng edukasyon at hindi natin alam kung until when this pandemic will end. So, ilang taon natin, hindi natin alam kung aabutin pa ito ng 2022. So, what will happen to your 2 years or to your 1 year? As I have mentioned, sabi nga natin, we can never return or we can never bring back the lost time. So, it's a great opportunity and it's a blessing that we are pushing through with providing quality education to the institution, to the school. I congratulate you, our private school partners, for providing quality education amidst pandemic. Sumabay kayo sa amin. Sumabay kayo sa DepEd, you never stop. I hope we are all in this together. This is a challenging times. This is a new experience we are all in. I hope we may not see face to face and greet each one, but by adjusting and by coming up with this, better individuals, better families, better school is an option that we have to look into. I would like to end with this picture that I would like to present to you. You know, when the first time I saw this on the news, this was featured when we are implementing the learning continuity plan wherein all schools are adjusting to the new setup of flexible learning system. And I'm touched because this picture shows 1,000 messages, million messages. This shows how a child really values education. He believes that only education can free him from poverty, from illiteracy, and from all other fears that he may have to face in life as he grows. So sana po yung suporta sa inyo ay nandyan. To the graduates, congratulations. To the parents, congratulations. To the whole institution, maraming salamat. Binabati ko kayo at nakasama namin kayo sa pagbibigay ng kalidad na edukasyon sa hamon ng pandemic. Congratulations!
Maraming salamat po sa makabuluhan at makahulugang mensahe ng ating panauhing pandangal na si Dr. Ruth Legaspi Fuentes.
Mother Theresa Colegio De Zambales. Grade 12 UMS, or Humanities and Social Sciences strand. Balangon KMP, Academic Achiever and Most Courageous Student. Bitang Reynaldo T. Jr. Canosa Raiden T. Daria John Carlo T. with honors, Best in Inquiries, Investigation, and Immersion. De Leon John Paul D. Noble Student Awardee. Dial Josh Patrick D. with honors, Best in Immersion. Duave Marvin A. Duave Michael A. Francisco Chris Vincent D. Service Awardee. Mercado John Pike A. Ortega Alvin S. Pacheco Jeco G. with honors, excellent effort awardee, and best in mathematics. Rumanban Kyle D. Soliman Michael Jordan M. Athlete of the Year. Talukad Mikhail John. Torres Aris Miguel M. Service Awardee. Acosta Francesca Kristen F. Best in Creative Writing. Arweza Sia Jane C. with high honors, Best in PE2, Outstanding Young Student, Best in Understanding Culture, Society, and Politics, and Best in Entrepreneurship. Badua Liza M. Buspus Crisanda T. with honors, Most Enthusiastic Student, and Best in Inquiries, Investigation, and Immersion. Karyaga Jellica E. with honors, Best in PE3, Best in Physical Science, and Student of Integrity Awardee. Dalusong Erica M. Most Enthusiastic Student. De la Cruz Jamel Raika D. with honors, Best in Contemporary Arts, and Best in PE4. De Los Santos Jazreel T. Most Passionate Student. Lemke Alin B. with honors, Best in Contemporary Arts, and Excellent Effort Awardee. Madiam Lovely Ann M. with honors, Most Enthusiastic Student. Maliwat Gail B. Best in Immersion. Tamares Pauline, Most Passionate Student.
Harry Potter once said, "Now is the time for us to shine, the time when our dreams are within reach and possibilities are vast. Now is the time for all of us to become the people we've always dreamed of being. This is your life, you're here, you matter, and the world is waiting. Even though our situation now was hard and most of the time saddest, we ought to continue our beginnings. Thank you, salitang hindi matatawaran para sa mga naging bahagi ng senior high school journey na ito. Nagsimula ang lahat sa eskwela, mga barkadang nakilala, mga gurong laging nagpapaalala, mga magulang na sumusuporta. Senior high school may be tough, but it will always mark. Mother Theresa Colegio De Zambales ang paaralang humubog sa akin ng 2 taon. Sa aming mga coaches, salamat po sa mga aral hindi lang ng konsepto, kundi pati ng buhay. Our life experience lead to perceive more. Our graduation marks a remarkable one because of COVID-19, but in spite of this situation, we strive to learn, time on task, and habit education as much as possible. My first concept of blended learning was not easy. Why? Module dito, answer sheet doon, papel dito, papel doon. Nakakasawa, hahaha. But with the help of people surrounds me, I was able to conquer my first impression. To my mother, thank you ma. To my ate, thank you for pushing me to what life has to offer. Supporting me always to what my need was. For helping me in different ways, and please allow me to someday I could give it back to you. To my father and brother-in-laws, thank you sa pa-allowance lagi. To my little precious niece and wonderful nephews, Mimi, are thankful for your cheer-ups. I've once think that I could not make, but part of my family's give big inspiration to me. And now, they all did well for me. Soon, I will return it. Our class Vatican has come together so much and we have come to be an intensely unified student body. I would like to thank my fellow students for making past 2 years at Mother Teresa was amazing fun. Make each day surely miss, especially the company. At this point, many of you are probably beginning to daydream. I'm sure some of you are sitting there thinking about the past. Maybe you are missing the simplicity of your daily routines. Maybe you are regretting doing or not doing something a years back. Now is not the time to dwell on the past. It is a time to reflect on the past and use our experiences to prepare for the future. We made our mistakes yesterday so we could go on with our lives today. Thank you and congratulations to all of us. May God bless us all.
Congratulations, Sia Jane Alweza mula sa Hughes. Ngayon po ay dumako tayo sa paggawad ng katibayan ng pagtatapos at parangal mula sa General Academic Strand.
Grade 12 GAS or General Academic Strand. Batinga Rodel. Dayag RJ. Detubio Richard G. Service Awardee. Panghilinan Mark Wilson S. With Honors. Student of Integrity Award, Best in Contemporary Arts, and Service Awardee. Pragados Felix Jr. Reyes Francis, with Honors, Best in Principles of Marketing. Atienza Nicole Antoinette R. Bundang Charina D, Most Cooperative Student. Kayabyab Kayla May. Dayap Jawahar, with Honors, Best in Practical Research 2, Best in Creative Writing, Best in Immersion, Best in Inquiries, Investigation and Immersion, and Leadership Awardee. Ditona Trisha Joy, Most Enthusiastic Student. Duave Angelica. Ferreras Rasheen, Best in Immersion and Best in Disaster Readiness and Risk Reduction. Haja Patricia Bea S, Academic Achiever and Best in PE3. Montehermeso Maria Fe, Most Passionate Student. Tolentino Jelly Joy, Best in Immersion.
To our beloved school administrators, faculty and staffs, proud parents and guardians, to the seen and the unseen, to my fellow Mathesians, a wonderful day to all. It is an immense privilege to have the moment to speak in front of everyone in this ceremony of triumph before ending our senior high school journey. Fortunately, this school year has passed by smoothly despite the hurdle we have experienced. The lockdowns, the wave of viruses, the struggles we faced in this tremendous storm, we were able to face and overcome it all. Our situation at the moment reminded me of my already written chapter, which is the past. 2015 was the year that took an abrupt turn in my life. That was when I first took my steps as a teenager in the Philippines and eventually settled here for the rest of my life after years of staying in the Middle East. Everything was unusual to me. The environment, the climate, the norms, and the people. Although it didn't take me time to adjust in my new world, my experience here is everything apart from easy. Despite being a Filipino citizen, despite dressing and living like a normal human being, I have the experience not being treated like it. I've always tried to blend into the new environment for maybe through this way people would finally accept me as who I am. Yet, it doesn't consistently work that way. Discrimination has become a disease with no remedy these days, and there are people who once sees the world in rainbow turned blue because of it. They became outcasts because they act and look different. They became outcasts because they have their own characteristics that other people don't seem to understand, and they became outcasts because of one-sided tales that ruined their self-esteem. Yes, I was constantly shrugged off for being a girl, for being small and quiet, yet that didn't stop me from striving to reach my dreams. Much like the pandemic, we have found our cure. And my cure is the people whom I consider the loves of my life, which is my family. I am forever grateful for my parents and my siblings who have been my greatest friends, who have shown their support throughout my school journey, and who have continued to watch over me and put my feet on the ground. Fellow graduates, today marks a significant day for all. It is the time to bid our high school memories farewell and time to start anew, stronger than ever. Let us stay motivated, outdo ourselves, and soar higher till we reach the skies, for we are resilient eagles with education as our golden armor. Before ending this speech, here's a little advice for everyone. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle, and the only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. This has been Jawahar Dayap, a 12th General Academic Strand student from Mother Theresa Colegio De Zambales. Thank you and have a lovely day.
Congratulations, Jawahar Dayap mula sa General Academic Strand. Ngayon po ay dumako tayo sa paggawad ng katibayan ng pagtatapos at parangal mula sa ABM o Accountancy, Business and Management.
Grade 12 ABM or Accountancy, Business and Management Strand. Dokuyanan Christiana Marie Paz C. with high honors. Best in PE3, Best in Immersion, and Best in Business Finance.
Distinguished guests, members of the faculty, parents, my fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, today is worth remembering all our hard works and sacrifice this school year. It is indeed an honor to be the class valedictorian in this pandemic time. Our perseverance and sacrifices turned to be fruitful. This is just the beginning of more complexities and challenges in order to achieve our goals and dreams in life. However, along the way, we will encounter more challenging tasks to complete and achieve our endeavors. Let me allow to give thanks and commendations to my parents, especially my Nanay Ode, rest in peace, my mentors and friends, and most of all, to Almighty God for giving this gift and talent that I may be of use as tool to inspire others. To my fellow graduates, let us continue to strive harder. Let us not forget what we have learned and transpired during our online classes. Another door has opened for our future. Let this new open door be our instrument to hone more our talent and knowledge. Let this door be our process to succeed regardless of trials and challenges. We will meet along the way because the fruit of hard and complex work is sweet and more fulfilling. Whatever we want in our life, we should strive it moderately. What matters most is we work hard for it through perseverance. Let us continue to be dreamers and achievers. At the end, every endeavor, we should always look up and praise God for these bountiful graces we have. To God be the highest glory. Thank you and a pleasant good morning.
Congratulations, Christiana Marie Paz Docoyana mula sa ABM. Ngayon po ay dumako tayo sa panunumpa ng katapatan o Pledge of Loyalty.
Itaas natin ang ating kanang kamay and repeat after me. Pledge of Loyalty. With sober sense of responsibility, I pledge, state your name, to hold my certificate as a sacred trust, an emblem of my obligation, to serve with great honor, to myself in generous loyalty of my alma mater, Mother Theresa Colegio De Zambales, and with fidelity and love to my country, and my fellow men, and my God, so help me God.
Dear Batch 2021, you are amazing human beings, Mathesians. Your unwavering leadership, your batchmate, and dedication in the school services are very impressive and commendable, shining as you do academically. Going well beyond learning to meet the requirements, I love how you engage so deeply, especially in contemplating on the whys of what has to be learned, and to how you commit yourself to the applications of the learning process in a creative way. I truly know that it is hard to envision in what is the future ahead of us, but I am positive that with your persevered effort and hard work, you can pass through these trying times and will surely enrich who we all are as a family members, friends, professionals, community leaders, and volunteers for the years to come. Always believe that great challenges bring forth great opportunities. Even this COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted your normal routines, you must keep focusing on your goals and never be disrupted or dismayed. Success will be yours. Just keep on fighting and moving up. You got this. Congratulations and have the best of luck to your new journey. God bless you all. Sir James.
Ang pagdiriwang sa araw na ito ay matatapos na. Ngunit sa bawat isip at puso ng mga mag-aaral, magulang at mga guro ay tunay ngang hindi matatawaran. Maraming pintuan ng oportunidad ang magbubukas sa bawat mag-aaral, oportunidad upang mapalago nila ang kanilang kakayahan bilang isang individual.
Matapos man ang programang Pagtatapos 2021, sa mga susunod na araw ay haharap ng muli ang mga mag-aaral sa panibagong hamon ng kanilang buhay. Ito ay ang kanilang pagtahak tungo sa maganda at maunlad na kinabukasan.
Maghiwa-hiwalay man sila ng landas, tunay ngang ang mga alaala, mga aral at magagandang asal na nahubog sa ating sintang paaralan ang babauning pananggalang at panlaban tungo sa pag-abot ng kanilang pangarap.
May tagumpay tayong lahat sa patnubay ng may kapal. Anumang hirap ang siyang dumaan, mararating ng pangarap. Di tayo kayang buwagin, mga pangarap mararating pa rin. Matibay ang sandigan pagkat kasama siya natin. Mother Theresa Colegio, matibay na sandigan, patnubay at nawa, higit na dakila ka. Mother Theresa Colegio, matibay na sandigan, patnubay at nawa, higit na dakila ka. Karunungan na siyang dulot mo, pag-iisip tinuhubog mo, inihahanda sa hinaharap upang maging karapat-dapat. Taglay natin ang katatagan at laging nagmamahalan. Mother Teresa at Noah, maaasahan nila. Mother Teresa Colegio, matibay na sandigan, patnubay at nawa, higit na dakila ka. Mother Teresa Colegio, matibay na sandigan, patnubay at nawa, higit na dakila ka. O dakilating ka.
Ang pagdiriwang sa araw na ito ay matatapos na. Ngunit sa bawat isip at puso ng mga mag-aaral, magulang at mga guro ay tunay ngang hindi matatawaran. Maraming pintuan ng oportunidad ang magbubukas sa bawat mag-aaral, oportunidad upang mapalago nila ang kanilang kakayahan bilang isang individual.
Matapos man ang programang Pagtatapos 2021, sa mga susunod na araw ay haharap na muli ang mga mag-aaral sa panibagong hamon ng kanilang buhay. Ito ay ang kanilang pagtahak tungo sa maganda at maunlad na kinabukasan.
Maghiwa-hiwalay man sila ng landas, tunay ngang ang mga alaala, mga aral at magagandang asal na nahubog sa ating sintang paaralan ang babauning pananggalang at panlaban tungo sa pag-abot ng kanilang pangarap.
Naway kasihan ng Panginoon ang kung anuman ang minimiti ng puso ng bawat isang mag-aaral na may malalaking pangarap.
Mula sa aming mga puno ng palatuntunan, pagbati sa mga nagsipagtapos.
Sa ating mga kagalang-galang na mga panauhing pandangal, sa mga nagsipagtapos, sa mga magulang at mga guro at faculty, muli, maraming salamat po sa inyong panunood.
Ako po si Pia Maritizon.
At ako naman po si Jomel De Jesus.
Maraming salamat at congratulations Batch 2021!